It begins here, far from the YouTube studio, on a cocoa farm, where the fruit that holds the seeds for Feastables chocolate grows. Harvested by hand with a machete's precise swing, each pod contains the precious cocoa beans that will one day be inside a Feastables bar.
Inside, the treasure is revealed. The sweet, tangy pulp surrounds the raw cocoa beans, the future flavor of Feastables chocolate.
Fermentation begins the flavor magic. Natural yeasts and bacteria work on the beans, developing the complex precursors to Feastables chocolate taste. Sun-dried to perfection, the beans must achieve the exact moisture level for their long voyage to the Feastables chocolate factory. Bagged and tagged, the beans leave the farm. Their next stop, a port, and then a journey across oceans to become Feastables chocolate.
The second key ingredient grows under the sun. Sugarcane, destined to be refined into the perfect sweetener
For the creamy milk chocolate varieties of Feastables, fresh milk is transformed into a stable, powdered form for its journey to the chocolate factory.
Crunch and texture. Almonds and peanuts are harvested by machine, ready to be roasted and folded into the recipe for select Feastables bars.
The beans complete their ocean voyage. Now, they must pass a quality inspection to see if they are worthy of becoming Feastables chocolate. Every bean is judged. Only beans meeting strict size, color, and purity standards will be purchased for the Feastables chocolate supply chain. By rail, the final leg. The approved cocoa beans travel inland, directly to the heart of the Feastables chocolate manufacturing operation. The raw materials arrive at their destination. The perimeter of the Feastables chocolate factory is the final barrier before transformation. The beans are inhaled into the factory. Their first stop inside the Feastables facility, the roaster, where flavor truly awakens. Sugar and milk powder arrive through their own dedicated sanitary lines. Inside, they will meet the cocoa to form the base of every Feastables bar. Roasting is both science and art. The operator controls time and temperature to develop the unique flavor profile.
The aroma changes. The grassy, fermented smell is gone, replaced by the rich, familiar scent that defines Feastables chocolate.
The shell is discarded. What remains is the pure cocoa nib, the concentrated, roasted part of the bean. The pure nibs begin their internal journey, carried by machine to the grinders that will unleash their hidden cocoa butter.
Stone against bean. The friction melts the natural cocoa butter within the nibs, creating the first liquid form of Feastables chocolate.
The essence is captured. This pure chocolate liquor will be divided, some pressed for cocoa butter, some mixed with sugar and milk to become Feastables bars.
The magic of pressure. It separates the liquor into its two components. Luxurious cocoa butter for smoothness.
The sweet and the creamy can converge in a cloud of powder.
First marriage. Cocoa liquor meets sugar and milk powder, creating a rough, dry paste known as crumb, the raw material for refined Feastables chocolate.
The crumb's next destination is the refiner. Here, the gritty texture of the Feastables chocolate releases. A journey through precision steel. Each roller gap is finer than the last, grinding every particle of sugar and cocoa in the...
Born from steel, a curtain of fine chocolate. It is now microscopically smooth, but its flavor is still...
Conching, the soul of Feastables chocolate. Heat, air, and time work their magic. Acidity mellows, flavor...
The chocolate is complete. Now it rests in these warm baths, awaiting its final transformation into molded Feastables bars.
For the crunchy varieties, nuts are roasted for flavor, then cloaked in a thin layer of Feastables chocolate to ensure perfect integration into the bar.
The final recipe comes together. Liquid Feastables chocolate is combined with its signature inclusions, creating the distinct textures MrBeast's fans know. Tempering is the science of snap and shine. It stabilizes the cocoa butter crystals, ensuring every held in a state of perfect readiness. The tempered Feastables chocolate awaits the mold. This is the moment before it takes its iconic shape. The empty molds, bearing the inverse of the Feastables logo, are prepared. They must be cold to shock a burst of precision. Exactly the right weight of chocolate is deposited into each mold, beginning its transformation into a solid Feastables bar.
A journey through cold. The molds enter the cooling tunnel, where over several minutes, the liquid Feastables chocolate will...
The sun rises on the temple of taste. The people who craft MrBeast's Feastables chocolate begin their day here.
Every employee is verified.
The Feastables factory is a secure environment, protecting the recipes and processes behind the chocolate.
The transformation into a Feastables chocolate technician begins. The uniform is a symbol of the cleanliness required to handle the product. Cleanliness is the first ingredient. A minute of surgical scrubbing ensures no external microbes enter the Feastables chocolate packaging hall.
A final, turbulent decontamination. Every particle of dust, every stray hair is...
This is the final frontier. Here, the solid Feastables chocolate bars are wrapped, sealed, and prepared for their journey to fans around the world.
Focus on wrapper alignment today. The Feastables logo must be dead center.
Every shift starts with a mission: maintain perfection.
Born from cold metal, the solid Feastables bar is ejected, its form perfect, ready for its final suit of armor, the branded wrapper. In a fraction of a second, the bar is enveloped. The horizontal flow wrap creates an airtight seal, locking in the freshness of the Feastables chocolate.
Tronic eyes enforce perfection. Every Feastables wrapper must be flawless. The brand's image depends on it.
A second skin. The outer sleeve adds depth to the story of Feastables chocolate while providing extra protection for the bar inside.
Its digital identity is confirmed. This Feastables bar is now logged, traceable from this moment all the way to the store shelf and beyond.
Robotic packers work with inhuman speed and gentleness, assembling the Feastables multi-packs that offer better value to the consumer. Individual bars become a torrent. The different flavors of Feastables chocolate merge, ready to be grouped into the multi-packs found in stores.
Sealed for distribution. The case of Feastables chocolate is now a sturdy, shippable unit, ready to be palletized and sent to warehouses. The final assembly. A pallet holding thousands of Feastables bars is built, a testament to the scale of satisfying a global community of fans.
Fresh from the wrapper, the Feastables bars undergo their first detailed inspection. This is where human and machine eyes work together to cull any imperfection.
Trained human eyes catch what machines might miss. A subtle wrinkle in the Feastables foil, a tiny bubble in the seal.
Light and data act as judges. This system ensures every single Feastables wrapper meets brand standards for color and graphics.
The final guardian of safety. This detector guarantees that no metallic foreign object will ever be found inside a Feastables chocolate bar.
Weight is a promise. This statistical audit confirms that the entire production run of Feastables bars meets the exact weight stated on the package.
Every multi-pack must be complete. This scan ensures that when a customer buys a 4-pack of Feastables, they get exactly 4 perfect bars.
The strength of the box is verified by heat. A perfect thermal signature means the case of Feastables will survive the rigors of shipping. We map the mountain. This laser scan confirms the pallet of Feastables chocolate is a stable, secure structure, ready for the road.
Bound for the journey. The straps lock the entire pallet of Feastables into one immovable block, capable of withstanding the stresses of transport.
The last digital handshake. This scan confirms that what's on the truck manifest is physically, undeniably, on this pallet of Feastables.
Staged for departure. The pallets of Feastables are sorted by their destination, mustering like regiments before deployment across the country. The human hand steps away. Robotic mules take over, transporting the pallets of Feastables into the fortress of inventory.
This is the library of Feastables. Here, pallets wait in perfect climate-controlled stasis, managed by digital brains and steel giants.
Filed away by a robotic librarian. The pallet's coordinates are logged in the system, ready to be recalled in seconds when an order is placed. The wait is over. Summoned by the needs of the community, a pallet of Feastables chocolate begins its final voyage out of the factory.
Demand from the digital world resonates here instantly. A fan event order triggers the retrieval of Feastables pallets from their digital slumber.
A final human audit. Before it leaves the Feastables fortress, every pallet is given a last look, ensuring it represents the brand perfectly. The threshold of departure. The pallet crosses from the pristine world of the Feastables factory into the dynamic stream of global fulfillment.
The bulk breaks down into store-sized portions. The final mile begins as a truck carries Feastables chocolate to the neighborhood market.
Under the cover of darkness, the delivery arrives. The Feastables chocolate is one door away from its public debut.
The curtain rises. The Feastables section is restored to perfect abundance, ready for the day's shoppers.
In a simple act, the industrial journey meets its purpose. The Feastables bar is chosen, its voyage from bean to shelf complete.
Look at these stickers and the chocolate! In the digital realm, it amplifies the joy.
Its final destination, a place of comfort. The Feastables bar becomes a simple moment of joy, a treat earned or shared.
And the cycle continues. The wrapper begins its own journey to be reborn, a small part of the sustainable story behind Feastables. For those who make it, it's more than a chocolate bar. It's a point of pride, a product of their skill and care, feeding a global phenomenon. From a single point of creation, it radiates outward. A network of agriculture, science, logistics, and